Okay, hi everyone. So this is the PantryPal app that we've developed. Here you can see we're on the home screen of our app. On here, there's basically a list of a bunch of recipes. Now these recipes have been generated by a recipes and images API that we've called to. Basically, it just has a ton of recipes stored on it, and you can search through these recipes that it's given you using our search bar. So we'll go up there, we'll search for something chicken related, and it's going to search through the titles and recipes of these titles and ingredients of these recipes, and you can see it's going to give us a bunch of things that are related to chicken. So then we can clear that. It's going to go back to what we were before. And one of the other things we can do on the screen is basically sort or filter what you're seeing. So if you feel like you just want breakfast foods, you can actually unselect lunch, dinner, and dessert, and it's just going to show you a bunch of breakfast foods, all right, and recipes. So we'll bring those all back. And another feature we've got on this page is this little refresh icon. So if you're scrolling a little bit and you're not seeing anything you like, you just want to reshuffle everything, you can hit that button up there, and that's going to reshuffle your feed. So another big thing we can do from this page is we can interact directly with these cards and hit this little bookmark icon. Now this is going to save this recipe to your local database. So we'll go ahead and save that one. We'll save a couple there. Now you can see when we go over to our saved page, which is up here, these two recipes are now saved and showing up in our database. So we'll go back to the home page. Now one of the other things we can do is we can click on these cards to view the entire recipe. So you can see on this page, it obviously still gives you your image or title, and then it also gives you your ingredients list and the instructions that you need to make it. And from here, obviously, you can save or unsave that recipe too. So that's that page. And then one of the other big things that we can do, obviously a really core part of our application, is making your own app. So if you hit this plus sign, it's going to take you to the adding part.
Yeah, so on this screen, you can use this screen to craft recipe with the help of ChatGPT. So here on this drop down right here, you can choose what kind of meal you want to make, whether that's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or dessert. So we'll just go with dinner. And then on this page right here, you can add the ingredients you'd like. And what this will do is this will send a query to ChatGPT to craft a recipe for you. And it will also ask ChatGPT for a good question to ask a text to image AI like Stable Diffusion, and it'll give us a prompt for Stable Diffusion, which will also give us an image for our recipe. And if you're not happy with any of the ingredients you added, you can always remove it with one of these buttons right here. And then once you're happy with what you have, you can go ahead and click the generate button, and this will start crafting your recipe. And at any point, if you're unhappy with what you get, you can always cancel and regenerate that recipe. And once we see this recipe, we'll be able to either view it or cancel and regenerate it. And usually the recipe comes through before the image, but that's okay because it'll keep loading. So you can go ahead and click view, and there we go. There's the image. So here you have your image and your title as well as your ingredients and your instructions like Bryce showed earlier. And you can also save these recipes if you want, or unsave them. And then once you save them and you go back to your home page, you can also see that in your saved page, that recipe that you just saved is right there. And that is about it for our app. Thank you.